Good evening and welcome to the 1997 CIF Central Section Division II Boys Basketball Championship between the South High Rebels and the Highland High Scotsmen. This is the third consecutive year these schools have met in this title game. South has won the first two. The Scots come in with a record of 26-4. They are the Southeast Yosemite League champions. And South High is 22-6. They were 8-0 in the Southwest Yosemite League. Bo Redstone is in his first year as head coach of Highland. Andrew Hill coaches the South High Running Rebels. Key matchup tonight, center Drew Hill for South. Senior center, 19 points a game against Sean Daniels, 6'6", senior center for Highland, who averages about 19 points a game both, near 11 or 12 rebounds. Dayton Mayberry, forward for Highland, against Terry Phillips, power forward for South. Should be an excellent matchup. They met once this year with Highland winning in a non-conference game. Sean Daniels with the ball. Jump hook, no good, air ball. Rebound to South High, Kevin Kizzy, who averages 10 points and 8 boards per game for South High. Drew Hill, spin move. Eddie travels on the play. Drew going against Sean Daniels. They met last year in this basketball game. And I think Sean blocked about 6 or 7 shots in a losing cause. South last year had Turner, who is now playing for the University of Southern California Trojans as a freshman. Highland with the ball. White and green, South. Go blue and white. Action from East High School. Three-pointer, no good. An inside rebound, I think a foul by Drew Hill, number 54. Drew Hill, his first personal foul. Highland will take it out. Ethan Beck. Jason Armstrong, number 30, number 25, Rob Hedlund. Three-pointer by Rob, no good. Big rebound by Kevin McKinney. 8 per game for the Rebels this year, no score from East High School. Number 21 is Glenn Thomas. McKinney, 32. There's Drew Hill, 54. Nice pass off. Wrong shot by Kevin Kizzy. Rebound to Sean Daniels. Daniels, number 32. Three-point try. It's good. Jason Armstrong. Jason Armstrong, 5'9" guard for Highland. And the Scots are up 3-0. Semi-pressed by the Scots. We'll take it away momentarily. Number 50, Terry Phillips. Hill to the baseline. Strong move. Shot partially blocked. South getting the boards. Knocked away by Highland. Now the Scots have it. Rob Hedlund, 25 for Highland. Cross-court pass. Traveling. Called on Dayton Mayberry. 6'5" forward for the Scots. Shuffle the feet on the move. 3-0 Highland, 6:02 to play in the first quarter. The IS Central Section Division II Boys Basketball Championship. Third consecutive years. These schools have met. South winning the last 2 seasons. I'm Mark Heffernan on Time Warner Cable Channel 16. South with the ball. Nice move by number 32, Kevin McKinney. And he's fouled by Ethan Beck. Blocking foul against Beck. We're calling it a shooting foul. Fouled him on the drive. McKinney at the free throw line. Kevin McKinney, who averages 10 points, 8 boards per game. Kevin Kizzy, number 23 for South, also averages 10 points. Terry Phillips, 16 points, 8 boards. Drew Hill, about 19 points, 12 boards for South. Hill is 6'8", Phillips 6'6", McKinney 6'5", Kizzy 6'4". Thomas 6 feet. Free throw is good. South on the board, 3-1 Highland. 5:41 to play in the first quarter. 4 8-minute quarters in high school basketball. Beck gets caught in the air. Man-to-man pressure by South High. Major Berry. Cross out to Sean Daniels, 3-point territory. Goes to the dribble. Paint area. Nice feed to Ethan Beck for 2. Sean Daniels to Ethan Beck. And the Scots lead at 5-1. Stolen by Beck. Inside pass to Materbury. Knocked away. Highland has the ball. Scots leading by 4. Long try, no good. Knocked out of bounds by Ethan Beck. South high ball. So the Scots going after the boards. Ethan Beck, who I believe is going to Cal State Northridge on a football scholarship, a fine 6'5" player, was a great wide receiver and all-around player for the Highland High Scots. Materbury 6'5", Daniel 6'5", Headland 6'4", Armstrong 5'9", the point guard. 5-1 Highland, 4:39 to play. Three-point try, it's good by Kevin McKinney. McKinney scored all 4 South High points tonight, 5-4 in favor of Highland. Sean Daniels, nice pass off to Materbury, thrown away. 2-on-2, taking it all the way to a hole is number 21, Glenn Thomas. So the turnover against the Scots and South High lead 6-5. East High pressed Highland very effectively on Wednesday. In fact, had a nice lead at the half. Highland was only 20 of 42 shooting free throws in that game. Now they trap point guard. Beck. Turnover against Highland. As Rob Headland received the pass, stepped into the back court. So the second consecutive turnover against the Scots, it'll be South High ball. 3:54 to play in the first half. 6-5 in favor of the Rebels. They scored 5 consecutive points. Drew Hill misses. Inside rebound by Terry Phillips. So South leads 8-5, hitting the boards now. And Highland bothered by the pressure as Rob Headland has to go off his foot and out of bounds. 3 consecutive turnovers against Highland as they're feeling the pressure here in the first quarter. 8-5 South High. Man-to-man pressure by the Scots. Taking it all the way to the basket, Kevin McKinney. McKinney 6 points tonight, 10-5 South High. 9 consecutive points for the Rebels. Passing to Sean Daniels, double team. Materbury, Armstrong. Ball stolen momentarily. And stolen again by South High. Coast to coast for the basket. Number 20, Ernest Tyler. Timeout Highland. 12-5 South. 11 consecutive points by the Rebels. And Highland had trouble with the pressure defense of East High on Wednesday night. And they're having trouble with South High's pressure defense in the backcourt and also in the front court. Both teams have high-scoring front court players, but the key to winning a championship is your backcourt play. And the Highland guards have to take better control of the basketball, otherwise they're in a lot of trouble. Last year's game, Highland could not control the ball in the backcourt. South High's guards were too quick for Highland, that's why they won. South with 11 consecutive points, 12-5 Rebels, 2:53 to play. McKinney unofficially with 6 points, Phillips with 2, Tyler with 2, Thomas with 2. Amazingly, South's top scorer Drew Hill has not scored tonight yet. Highland, Ethan Beck has 2 and Armstrong has 3. Highland had a 3-0 lead. We're also up 5-1. Highland at East High 58-52 in the semifinals on Wednesday. South High rounded north by the score of 80-65. Both teams playing other members of their conference. South from the Southwest Yosemite League and Highland from the Southeast Yosemite League. Highland won the battle in non-conference, but this is for all the marbles. CIF Central Section Division II Boys Basketball Championship from East High. And South full court pressure on Highland. They know their weakness. Down to Sean Daniels, one-on-one Hill. Great pass off, and the shot is blocked. And controlled by Drew Hill. South High's defense, excellent. Inside pass knocked away by Daniels, controlled by Hill. Hill to the baseline, traveling. For the second consecutive time tonight, Drew Hill has drawn a traveling violation as he tries to beat Sean Daniels to the basket. Highland will be taking it out. South will be pressing once again. Lob into Sean Daniels. 2-on-1. Sean takes it to the hole, and he's fouled by number 20 for South High, Ernest Tyler. Tyler with his first personal foul. 2:26 to play in the first quarter. 12-5 South High. Highland will take it out. Sean Daniels out of position, three-point area. Cross court, Maitre-Berry. Lob pass. Sean Hayden into the game. Sean Daniels double team. Open underneath. For the basket, number 30, Jason Armstrong. He's 5'9", but he scored 5 points. 12-7. Sean Daniels, a very good passer for the Scots. Feint shot, no good. Tipped up and in. Oh, no good. Tipped out. Control to Sean Daniels. Left-handed dribble. Sean, nice pass. Number 20 misses the layup. Maitre-Berry, 6'5". Was he going for the stuff or for the layup? He missed it. Goes out of bounds to Highland. So the Scots a little tight tonight. 1:49 to play in the first quarter. 12-5 South High. Highland has to make those shots in deep. Headland taking it in, number 25. Number 34, Sean Hayden for the Scots. Left-handed dribble. Headland. Far away jumper, no good. Sean Daniels with the rebound, puts it in. Offensive rebound for Sean Daniels in the basket. 12-9 South High. Highland coming back down by 3. 1:22 to play in the first quarter. Ball almost knocked out of bounds by the Scots. Good hustle on the play by Sean Hayden, 6-foot guard, the junior. Both teams dominated by juniors and seniors. South will take it out. Right to left across your TV dial. Number 20, Ernest Tyler. Drew Hill. Taking Sean Daniels to the basket. He gets the roll and the foul. Drew Hill going to the paint. Nice soft touch. Scores, has a chance to make it a three-point play. Drew Hill. That's good. Big three-point play by South. 15-9, South 104 to play. The Rebels picking up the Highland guards as soon as they cross the 10-second line. And, of course, they're pressing most of the time. Sean Daniels into the lane. He's fouled. They're double-teaming him quite a bit. I think the foul is number 34, Everett Gooden of South High. Sean Daniels at the free throw line. 59 South, 52 seconds to play in the first quarter. The free throw's good. Good scorers, good shooters. That soft touch. Marchbanks, number 33, enters the game for the Scots. He's headed to Army on a football scholarship. Outstanding linebacker. Tight end for Highland. 2 out of 2. For Sean Daniels, 50 seconds to play first quarter, 15-11 South High. Man-to-man pressure by the Scots. Number 50, Terry Phillips. He's a forward. Playing outside, three-point try. No good. Deep rebound. Jason Armstrong. Highland should set it up for the last shot. Headland. Sean Daniels, double team. Tries to get out to Marchbanks. Marchbanks inside. His pass off the fingertips of Headland and goes out of bounds to South High. Rob Headland having a little trouble handling the ball tonight. And he will exit in favor of number 24, Jeff Dover, the outstanding quarterback of the Highland football team. Will he be at BC next year? Will he be at Cal State Northridge? 13 seconds to play. 15-11 South High. Look for the last shot here in the first quarter. Good pressure defense by the Scots. 5 seconds. 4. Three-point try. No good. Inside rebound is good. The basket is good by Terry Phillips. Offensive rebound. South High leads at 17-11 after one quarter. You're watching the CIF Central Section Division II Boys Basketball Championship on Time Warner Cable Channel 16. I'm Mark Heffernan.
Harold, this tape from Greece doesn't play.
Around the world, there are many different formats for VHS tapes. So if you have problems with a tape from a foreign country, call Time Warner Productions. For $29.95, Time Warner Productions can convert the tape to a format that plays in your home VCR or change your tape to any format from around the world. From quality copies of home videos, large quantity duplications,
Harold, the tape's broken.
or tape repair, Time Warner Productions is your best choice for video services.
Sal takes it out. They score at the buzzer as we begin the second quarter of play. Man-to-man pressure by the Highland Scots. It's Rebel scoring. By Highland taking it all the way. Oh, misses. Oh! Armstrong missed. Sean Hayden comes up. Is fouled as he goes up for the layup. But I think Sean Hayden will be at the free throw line for the Scots with a couple. 17-11 South High. 7:45 to play in the first half. Highland had a very low first half against East the other night. And they have had trouble hitting free throws in the playoffs. I mean, you're down by 6. You can't afford to have a bad game from the free throw line. Sean Daniels unofficially with 4 points tonight. Armstrong with 5. Ethan Beck with 2. Highland had a 5-1 lead. Next one, no good. Marchbanks to the board. Wide open. Oh, no good. Armstrong, Highland has to hit those shots. South High with the ball. Ernest Tyler, number 20. McKinney, number 32. Man-to-man pressure by the Scots. Drew Hill. Beautiful feed. South High burning Highland on the backdoor play. Jeff Dover with a 3. Air ball. 19-11 South High, 7:05 to play. First half. The Scots are having trouble with South High's pressure, and they're getting burned underneath by backdoor plays. Highland's going to have to come up with some turnovers here to put some pressure on South High's guards defensively. Got to force South High into some mistakes. 7 minutes to play in the first half. Phillips just had a resounding dunk. Had an offensive rebound at the conclusion of the first quarter. Foul against South High, pushing. That goes against Everett Good, number 34 of South High. Second personal foul. Dover leaves. In for Highland, number 35, Bobby Brady. 6-foot guard. Number 22, Ethan Beck. Hayden, 34. Having trouble getting the ball into Sean Daniels because he's double teamed. Has to have help tonight. Keeping him away from the basket. Hayden loses the handle. Back 12-footer, no good. Tip up, no good. Rebound to Drew Hill. Highland just can't knock down their shots. Number 20 taking it to the hole for South Ernest Tyler. I think offensive foul against Ernest Tyler. Unofficially his second personal foul. 19-11, South High, 6:19 to play in the first half. Highland has missed some open shots. Of course, they're forcing the ball into big man Sean Daniels, but he's double teamed a lot, leaving somebody open. You got to connect when you're open against a good team like South High. Daniels fakes from three, goes to the basket, puts it up, no good, but he's fouled, I think, by Drew Hill. That should be number 2 on Drew. Second personal foul against Drew Hill. Sean Daniels faked a three, took it strong to the basket. Daniels at the free throw line with Highland down 19-11 with 6:05 to play in the first half. CIF Central Section Division II Boys Basketball Championship. Hits the roll. Winner of tonight's game will host first round of the state playoffs, and the loser will go on the road, so both teams will advance in the state playoffs. Semis on Thursday. Southern California Finals on Saturday. State the following week. Next one no good. 19-12 South. Highland definitely has to pick it up offensively against the Rebels. 23 Kevin Kizzy for the Rebels. Terry Phillips. Drew Hill backing in. Turns and shoots. Does not get the bounce. Rebound to Sean Daniels. Tries to take it down himself. Reverse dribble. 5:41 to play. Right-handed dribble. Number 22, the three-point try, no good. Strong to the basket for Highland. Rob Highland. Beck misses. Highland rebounds and scores. 19-14. 5:22 to play, first half. Inside pass at a basket by number 23, Kevin Kizzy. Kizzy averaging 10 points per game, scores his first two. And Highland's leaving guys open underneath the basket for layups. Three-point try is good by Headland. They left Headland wide open. He scored 5 consecutive points for the Scots. 21-17 South. 4:53 to play. Drew Hill turns the other way. Ball taken away. Good defense by the Scots the last two times. South High's been down. Three-point shot. Kind of a quick one by Bobby Brady. South High of the board. 4:33 to play. Long three-pointer. No good. Good position by Ethan Beck. Rob Headland. Mayberry. Nice move. Inside pass to Daniels. Fakes it up. Foul from behind. Foul against South High to foul number 50, Terry Phillips. Sean Daniels at the free throw line. 21-17 South as the Scots beginning to work the ball inside. Done a better job defensively last two times against the Rebels. Sean Daniels at the free throw line. He's at 3 tonight. He's only had a chance to connect on one field goal. They're hacking him quite a bit. Free throw's good. Highland 20 of 42 from the charity stripe in that win over East High on Wednesday night. Not even 50%. He's at 5 tonight. 21-19. The Scots have climbed back into it. 4:15 to play. Lob pass. Phillips. Shot blocked. Rejected out of bounds by Sean Daniels. Kevin Kinsey tried to put it up. Daniels said, no way. Knocking it downtown. Ball taken away. It has to be traveling against Rob Headland, who did not have control after the turnover against Drew Hill. Good call by the officials. South High ball in front of the Highland bench. 21-19 South, 4:02 to play. Number 23 will take it out. Kevin Kizzy. Number 40, Mike Humphrey, 6-foot senior guard for South. By the point. Pass inside. Phillips. Bounce it. Knocked away. Sean Daniels has it. Bobby Brady did a good job against East. Wide open for the three. It's good! Rob Headland. Rob can do more than play football. 2 threes by Rob Headland. Highland leads 22-21. 3:41 to play the first half. CIF Central Section Division II Boys Basketball Championship on Time Warner Cable Channel 16. This has been a very exciting first half. Highland with a 5-1 lead. South ran off about 11 consecutive points. Had a pretty good margin of themselves. Highland has come back. As we're at the 3:41 mark of the first half. Headland all of a sudden caught fire inside basket, a couple of threes for Rob. So he has scored 8 points. But you know what? South High packing it in against Sean Daniels, double teaming him. They're leaving the Highland guards open. Not only at the three-point line, but open from 15 feet in. The Highland was not hitting early, and now they are. Three-pointer no good. Ball tipped out. Drew Hill has for South. Left-handed dribble. Puts it up. Wild shot, no good. Rebound. Phillips. Scramble for the ball out to Highland. Highland was burned by that backdoor play about 3 times in the first half. He's done a better job against that. Hitting the boards better. South not pressuring Highland much in the backcourt. 3:15 to play. Three-pointer no good. Sean Daniels going after the board, knocked out of bounds by Terry Phillips of South. 22-21 Scots. And Highland will take it out. They've not only climbed back to this game, they've taken the lead. 3:12 to play. Inbound pass knocked out of bounds by number 32, Kevin McKinney of South. This game should be like this for 4 quarters. Ball into Highland. Sean Daniels cross court. Three-pointer short. Inside rebound! Oh yes! Rob Highland. Rob Highland has come alive for the Scots. Basking a chance at a three-point play. 24-21 Highland. Highland has scored the last 8 points. Tip up and in. The spike was tipped up and in by Ethan Beck. Didn't get the number. Highland on the boards, 26-21. They scored about 10 consecutive points. 2:46 to play. Highland has a tall team. Using it to their advantage. Ball tipped away. Inside pass. Taken it all the way. High off the glass, no good. Tipped up and no good. Foul for it. Sean Daniels off his leg and out of bounds to South. Highland High School has picked up the intensity against South. And they are rolling, leading 26-21, 2:29 to play in the first half. Rob Highland coming alive here in the second quarter. 6-4 forward. South a little tentative. 21 Glenn Thomas. South High of the ball. 15-footer no good. Inside rebound by the Scots. Number 20, Major Berry. Out to Ethan Beck. Sean Daniels, three-point try. Oh, a little short. Daniels, rebound, knocked away. Hayden has it. Throw it to the basket. Rob Highland, and he scores again! Who woke up this guy? Highland with a big second quarter. Outside, inside. Taking it strong to the glass. 28-21 Scots. South High very tentative. Extremely tentative. Like don't have much confidence. Drew Hill, double team. Backs it in. Traveling. But Drew has a ball inside like that. He's got to kick it out. He's double and triple team. He has no chance of making that shot. He's got to knock it out to somebody who's open. Boy, this game has changed around momentum-wise. South High, the team showing the pressure. 28-21 Highland, 1:13 to play in the first half. On Time Warner Cable, Channel 16. What a turn of events as Highland, as I mentioned, jumped out to the early lead, 3-0, 5-1. South runs off about 10 or 11 points. Highland looks tentative. They have trouble getting down to the front court against the South High pressure defense. Highland was burned on the backdoor play. South was hitting the boards, especially when Phillips had an offensive rebound and basket at the end of the first quarter. Then he came back with another shot. Ever since then, Highland has been able to get the ball into the front court. South pressure has diminished. Sean Daniels and company been attacking the boards. The Highland guards have been open for three-pointers most of the game. Highland started to hit. He had a couple of threes. Then he was open underneath. Beck was attacking the glass, and all of a sudden, South High's been very tentative about their last 5 possessions down court. Also, the Highland defense has picked up. That enabled them to get back to the game. Sean Daniels bringing the ball into the front court. 1:08 to play first half. 28-21 Scots. Daniels shot is blocked. Knocked out of bounds by Drew Hill. John Daniels trying to be like, I love Magic Johnson. Daniels going to the hole, takes it up and in. Drew Hill has 2 fouls for South, and he simply powered up 30-21 Highland. Boy, this game has changed, but you know what? It's 4 quarters, 2 halves. Nice turnaround jumper by Terry Phillips. 8 points, long pass, out of control. 39 seconds to play. 30-23. South will try to take the last shot tonight. Excellent game here from East High School. Right side, Kevin McKinney. Highland with a 7-point lead. South finally broke a run by the Scots. Kevin Kizzy, double team, right-handed dribble. Top of the key to Glenn Thomas. Gets a pick, long three-pointer. It's good. Big shot. Big shot. Kevin McKinney. Headland with the 3. No good. Shot at the buzzer does not count. So, big last 5 by South High as they climb back into it, 30-26. Highland leads at the half. And you are watching the CIS Central Section Division II Boys Basketball Championship from East High, exclusively on Time Warner Cable, Channel 16.
The ravages of time. Just like paint, tape can oxidize. And oxygen is slowly eating away your most cherished family videos. A baby's first steps, first words, first birthday. These memories, once lost, can never be recovered. You can't stop time, but you can fight oxidation by duplicating your videos at Time Warner Productions. Our state-of-the-art repair and duplication services can help preserve your memories for future generations. Time Warner Productions, located at 3600 North Select Avenue in the Time Warner Cable Building.
You're watching the CIF Central Section Division II Boys Basketball Championship from East High on Time Warner Cable, Channel 16. I'm Mark Heffernan. The score at halftime, Highland High School 30 and South High 26. Highland had the early lead, and South ran off about 10 or 11 points and took an 8-point advantage. Highland came blazing back at one point, led 30-21, but South roared back to score the last 5 points of the half on a 3-pointer and a 2-point basket. So just like we thought, an excellent game, 30-26. Tyler has 2 for South, Thomas with 2, Kizzy 2, Kevin McKinney with 8 points for South, Terry Phillips with 8, Drew Hill with 3 and 2 fouls. For Highland, Rob Headland has been a monster. 10 points for Headland, 4 for Beck. Sean Daniels with 9 points. Highland leads it. Strong to the basket, number 30, no good. And Phillips with a rebound for South. Jason Armstrong for Highland misses the shot as we begin the third quarter of play at East High. Tight man-to-man pressure by the Scots. Both teams have had their runs in the game. Nice pass inside, partially blocked by Metroberry. Pass out to Daniels. 2-on-1, tries to throw it. I believe it's knocked out of bounds by Phillips. Daniels was trying to hit Ethan Beck onto the basket. His ball was deflected out of bounds to Highland. So Highland going right to left in this half and South the other direction. Wide open for the 17-footer, no good. Jason Armstrong, but he's fouled on the play by number 21, Glenn Thomas. Thomas, 6 foot, junior guard. It'll be his second personal foul. At the free throw line for the Scots, number 30, Jason Armstrong. 5 points tonight. Hit 1 3. Free throw's good. Highland at 26-4, South 22-6. This is the third consecutive year they have met in this title game. Not get a second one. Rebound. Woo. Ethan Beck misses the bank shot. 31-26 Highland. 3-point try. A little short. Inside rebound by South. No good. Once again, number 23. A couple of boards for Kevin Kizzy. Kevin is averaging 8 rebounds per game. Had 2 there. And 10 points. 31-28. Good tight man-to-man pressure by South High. Major Guard loses the ball out of bounds. Goes to South High. Rebels will take it out. Highland with no full court pressure. 31-28 Scott. 6:44 to play in the third quarter. Quick moving basket by Terry Phillips. Terry, very impressive. 5 field goals in the game tonight. Nice turnaround jumper. Nothing but nets. 31-30. Terry averages 16 points and 8 boards per game. Major Barry to Daniels, powers it up. Sean lost the ball momentarily. Was able to compose himself and drop it in. 6'6" senior center, 33-30. Next shot no good. Tipped out. South with it. Phillips. Oh, does not get the roll. Daniels on the boards. To Armstrong. Offensive foul. Jason Armstrong with the foul. Offensive foul against Jason Armstrong. A little bit out of control. Highland with a 3-point lead, 5:56 to play in the third quarter. It was 30-26 at the half in favor of the Scots. They have a 3-point lead. McKinney, ball knocked out of bounds by Mayberry. Mayberry, who's a pretty good scorer for the Scots, has not been able to get on track tonight for Highland. They need him in this game. South will take it out. High lob. Knocked away. Drew Hill picks it up. Misses. Ball knocked out of bounds by Terry Phillips. Highland High's ball. And South will put on pressure. Mayberry. Ethan Beck. Headed to Cal State Northridge. Ball thrown away. 2-on-1. Pass back to Drew Hill. Knocked away. Picked up by number 23, Kevin Kizzy, who scores and he's fouled. Whether it's garbage, it doesn't make any difference. Kevin says it does count. So Highland getting a little sloppy with the ball, just like they did in the early portion of the game, and it cost them 33-32. Kevin Kizzy with 6 points and a chance for a 7th. Beck Lee's replacing him as number 34, Sean Hayden. So South looking to tie it with 5:29 to play in the third quarter. Free throw no good. South hitting the board, shot partially blocked by Mayberry, controlled by Sean Daniels. 3-point try, way off the mark. Drew Hill with the board. Maybe we have a timeout. Either an official timeout or a timeout. A whistle on the far side. 33-32 Scots. And the Scots have to pick up their intensity and have better ball control as South has picked it up here in the third quarter, 33-32. So these games have their ebbs and flows. The pass thrown away. South in the outstanding first quarter. Highland was strong in the second. Now we're in the third, 33-32 Scots, 5 minutes to play. Bobby Brady, very big point guard. Uses his power. Spin move. Takes it all the way to the basket and scores! Whoa! Bobby Brady got by his man. Nobody helped him out on defense. By Everett Gooden, 6'4" player. Made a spin move. South was a little slow helping out. The Scores has a chance at a 3-point play, 35-32 Highland. 4:49 to play, third quarter. Brady had an impressive game in that win over East High. Free throw's good. 36-32 Scots. Ball passed off to number 23, Kevin Kizzy, knocked out of bounds by the Scots. It'll be South High ball. Rebels taking it out, 4:41 to play in the third, 36-32 Highland. Kizzy into Drew Hill. Again, Sean Daniels pivots, loses the ball. Out to Mayberry. Reverse dribble, 2-on-2. Decides to hold it up. Throws it away to, Highland. Controlled by South High. 2 on 2. All the way to the hole. Number 21, Glenn Thomas. (36-34) Highland. The Scots not making their passes sharp enough against a very quick South High team. Sean Daniels dribbling 2 on 2. 3-point try. Daniels with the rebound, puts it up, no good. Battle for the board, people falling all over the place. Probably a foul on Sean Daniels on Drew Hill. I had to call something. Last year in this game, Sean Daniels fouled out. The second foul on Sean Daniels. Drew Hill has 2 personal fouls. 4:05 to play in the third quarter, 36-34 Scots. Highland has not looked in sync here in the third quarter. Rebels with the ball down by 2. Drew Hill, left-handed dribble. Powers his way up. Ball knocked loose. Brady has for Highland. Bounce past to Majorberry. He'll hold it up. Highland comes to the basket. Left-handed shot is good. Rob Highland does a great job cutting to the hole. He's got the size at 6'4" to score in deep. And he has had a big game tonight for Highland, 38-34. 3:19 to play in the third quarter. Drew Hill as South High slowing it up in his possession. Against that man-to-man pressure. Sean Daniels almost steals it. 15-footer. No good. Daniels with the board. Able to dribble out. A la Magic Johnson, 2 on 2. To the right side. Big shot. It's good! Sean Daniels! Rebounds. Takes it coast to coast and banks it in. 40-34 Highland. 2:50 to play. Drew Hill against Daniels. Drew's had kind of a quiet game tonight. Averages 19 points and 12 boards. He's a senior, like Sean Daniels. Drew takes it strong to the basket, misses. Should have had that one. When you're 6'7", 6'8", Sean Daniels goes out to try to steal a pass. You're Drew Hill. You got to make a layup when you're that size. Highland with a rebound, over the top fell against South. 40-34 Highland, 2:33 to play in the third quarter. Drew Hill in this game tonight, only 3 points. Definitely been out of sync, somewhat bothered by the defense of Sean Daniels. As Highland tries to bring it in, might have the 5-second count. Ball taken into Sean Daniels, he does it all. Block shot, scores inside, throws the ball in the backcourt, knocked out of bounds by Glenn Thomas of South. Highland with a 6-point lead, 2:29 to play in the third quarter. Headland will take it out. Number 25, lob pass into Daniels. Away from Phillips. Beautiful pass to Majorberry. Foul as he goes up. Daytron Mayberry with a chance to add a couple, 6'5", junior forward. Been a big score for Highland this year. I don't have for any points tonight. Has a chance to change that. Highland with a 6-point lead, 40-34, 2:25 to play in the third quarter. Sean Daniels passes off so well when he's double-teamed. Mayberry at the free throw line. Number 20 for the Scots. Shot is good. Bo Redstone in his first year at the helm of the Highland High Scots program. Trying to take them all the way to a Central Section Championship. 2 out of 2. Highland opens up an 8-point lead, 42-34. They led by 9 in the second quarter one time. Mayberry exits. Highland number 30, Jason Armstrong. Bobby Brady. Sean Daniels. South High with the ball, 2:08 to play. Man-to-man pressure by the Scots. Dribbling deep, 3-point tries, blocked by Sean Daniels. 2-on-1. Blocked. Oh! trajectory on the shot. Oh! Highland, 44-34. Headland. Highland trying to keep their composure. Brady fakes the three, takes it strong to the basket, fakes up. Shot is blocked. Out of bounds to South High. Brady faked the three, took it strong to the basket. What a play by Sean Daniels. He's been playing great basketball. Really intimidating South. They get inside that paint area. What he does a lot is he grabs the rebound, or blocks a shot, takes it down court, dribbles, passes off. Pass off that time with a 2-on-1, received the alley-oop and slammed it through. Whoa. That has the crowd and yours truly buzzing. 1:14 to play in the third. Defense always picks up an offense. Terry Phillips short on the 15-footer. Out of bounds to South High. Went off the leg of number 30, Jason Armstrong. Highland with Armstrong, Brady, Headland, Sean Daniels. South High. Strong to the basket, number 23, Kevin Kizzy, fouled. 59 seconds to play in the third. Fourth team foul against Highland. Under 1 minute to play here in the third. 44-34 Scots. Kevin Kizzy at the free throw line. Averages 10 points per game, has 6 tonight for South High. South is down by 9 at one point in the second quarter. Cut it to 4 at the half. Free throw no good. Second of 2 for number 23, Kevin Kizzy. You're watching the CIF Central Section, Division II Boys Basketball Championship on Time Warner Cable Channel 16. Next one is good. By Mark Heffernan. 44-35 Scots. 50 seconds to play in the third. Brady hit from behind, no arm, no foul, and loses the ball out of bounds. So what could be a key turnover against the Scots. South might try for the last shot. Down 44-35. This game will go all the way, though. Ernest Tyler with the basketball. Terry Phillips, 5 field goals tonight. Tyler, back to Phillips, 30 seconds on the clock. Drew Hill, pivots, 8-footer is good. When you turn the ball over, the other team, when they're good, they come back and score 44-37. 3 consecutive points for South. 15 seconds to play. Highland will work for the last shot. Sean Hayden with the ball, left-handed dribble. To Headland, to the basket. Left-handed shot, no good. Drew Hill with the basket. 4 seconds, straight, lose the ball. 2, wild shot. Oh, would have counted if it went. No harm, no foul. After 3, it's Highland 44, South 37. Wow, what a game. Exciting. East High School. The Scots and the Rebels for the 3rd consecutive year in the Central Section. CIF Division II Boys Basketball Championship. South has won the last 2 years. Highland wants to win this year. Have a lot of seniors on the team, such as Joseph Fights, a senior, Ethan Beck, Jeff Dover, Rob Headland, Jason Armstrong, Sean Daniels, Ross Marchbanks, and Bobby Brady. South High as a senior in Ernest Tyler, Everett Gooden, Mike Humphrey, Terry Phillips, and Drew Hill. Highland has more seniors than South. South has quite a few juniors on their team. All the marbles tonight, we head into the 4th quarter on Time Warner Cable Channel 16. 44-37 Scots over the Rebels. Terry Phillips with the ball for South High. Drew Hill, double team. Backdoor play knocked out of bounds by Highland. He was trying to hit Kevin Kizzy going to the hoop. Well, Highland was getting burned on that play in the first quarter. They're putting up their arms and not allowing that pass to go inside. The Scots had a 44-34 advantage. South with 3 consecutive points. Long 3-point try. It's good! Big shot by Mike Humphrey. And South pulls within 4. 6 consecutive points for the Rebels. Humphrey with his first 3 of the game. Another 3 is good! Bobby Brady back-to-back threes in the ball game. Phillips taking it to the basket is fouled by Brady on the dribble. 47-40, 7:19 to play. The South will take it out from the side. Mike Humphrey taking it in. Double team goes out of bounds. Probably calling a blocking foul against Rob Hedlund. Good call by officials. You have to call something. Ball out to South High, 7-14. Inside pass, beautiful. Kizzy misses it inside, gets his own rebound. Long three-pointer. Oh, just short by Humphrey. Rebound to Hill misses. South hitting the boards. 3 consecutive boards. Come the other way. Miss it again. South High, 4 rebounds and no points. Whoa. Going downfield. Shot with the slam dunk. Well, South High with 4 rebounds did not score. Daniels wide open on the other side. Oh, missed shot by number 23, Kevin Kizzy. Highland with the board. Hayden in the backcourt. Highland running more of the four-corner offense. Lob pass into Daniels. Out to Maitre-Berry. Out to Armstrong. 15-footer is short. Hedlund inside, fakes up, puts it in. Drew Hill was standing there waiting for the ball to come down, and Hedlund just out-fired for the ball. Jumped over him. Highland more aggressive, 51-40. 6 minutes to play. 3-point try, no good. Rebound, Rob Hedlund falls down. Thought he was fouled. Rob has had a monster game tonight. Great aggressiveness for Rob Hedlund. He's been a key for the Scots, not Sean Dan, because Sean always plays brilliant basketball. Hedlund just a workmanlike performance, inside and outside. Maitre-Berry, because Maitre-Berry's not had a big game like he normally does. Brady, Hedlund, Rob, knocked away by Phillips. South, Kizzy with the ball, 23. 5:30 play, double team on him. Drew Hill. No harm, no foul. Drew Hill with the basket. Timeout Highland, 5:21 to play. It's Highland 51, South High 42. For the final quarter of the CIF Central Section Division II Boys Basketball Championship. I'm Mark Heffernan on Time Warner Cable Channel 16. Definitely an exhilarating game tonight. We're on the Highland High side, South on the other side. Highland, from what I understand, has never won a section championship in boys basketball. They desperately want this one. Their 3rd consecutive try against South, the same school. Rebels have been a thorn in the side for the Scots for the last 3 years. The South High is a tough team to beat. But I still think this game will go down to the wire. Highland beat South High non-conference this year. In fact, in one weekend, South was defeated at home by Highland and BHS. Well, Highland beat BHS in the Southeast Yosemite League. BHS went down in Division I, and Highland and South are playing in Division II. And Rob Hedlund, if Highland wins, the key for them. Rob Hedlund unofficially with 16 points for the Scots tonight. He's hit a couple of threes. He's been a monster around the basket. He has hustled. He's played like his coach did, Bo Redstone. Doing everything he can to win. Passing to Sean Daniels. It's a 2-on-2 to break the press. Pass out to Armstrong. Reverse shot, no good. Put up and in by Daniels, no good. Has a rebound. And foul, I believe, by Drew Hill. Armstrong at 5'9" has trouble going to the basket with the Giants. But Sean Daniels so strong around the basket. I think the foul's on. Thought it was on Drew Hill. Sean Daniels. The bank shot, 12-footer's good. Sean shot quite a few bank shots last year. There's his first one. He is excellent inside. 12 feet in. 53-42 Scots. Ball knocked out of bounds by Sean Daniels. It would go to the Rebels. Highland with an 11-point lead, 4:58 to play in this ball game. And the Scots have to stay smart here. Bounce pass into Phillips. Fumbles around. No traveling call. That's kind of unusual. Cross-court pass. 20. Takes it strong to the hole. Drew Hill against Daniels. Number 21, the 15-footer, no good. Mayberry. Detrimental to rebound. Rob Hedlund. Highland will try to use some of the clock. 4:35 to play in the ball game. Of course, when you slow it down, you don't want to lose your momentum. Highland run more of the four corners offense, spreading it out against South. Hedlund to Bobby Brady. Highland connecting on their charity situations tonight. They were only 20 of 42 against East. You know they'll be fouling, have the lead. Ball stolen, you can't do that. Number 20 taking it strong to the basket. Ernest Tyler. That's what you don't want to do, is throw the ball away. Ball thrown into Bobby Brady, knocked out of bounds by Kevin McKinney. South will continue to put on the pressure on the Scots. And Highland has to be able to handle the ball in the situation. 3:59 to play. South will be pressing full court for the remainder of the game. They did it quite a bit in the first half. It backed off somewhat. Back into it here in the fourth quarter. Long pass downfield. It's too long for Sean Daniels. So another turnover against the Scots. Those passes generally don't work. You have to have your passes sharper. So a couple of turnovers against Highland, and South has the ball. In their court, 53-44, 3:57 to play. You have to take care of the ball to win the championship matchup. Long three-pointer. Hits a net. Rebound inside by Phillips, but he's fouled. Mike Humphrey hit 1-3 for South. This one was from pro range. Not even sure if it hit the net. It's South High. They have a couple of free throws coming up. Number 50, Terry Phillips. With 5 field goals in the game, 10 points. As he tries to narrow that margin with 3:49 to play. Plenty of time for the Rebels. And the shot is good. (53-45) Highland. And 4 straight points by South, 53-46. It's only a 7-point game. Great control of the ball by Bobby Brady. Should I say, Sean Hayden fell down, kept control of the ball. Sean Daniels takes it all the way to the basket. Wow. Over Terry Phillips. I was waiting for him to pass the ball off. 55-46. Ball thrown away. Tipped by Hedlund. Daniels has to the right side. Mayberry. 17-footer, no good by Armstrong. Ball tipped out. Hedlund has for Highland. Against Hill. Bounce pass. Mayberry. Sean Daniels thrown away. Hayden had a wide open shot, decided to pass off at the last second. Should have taken that shot from 15 feet away. When you're open, put it up. Strong to the basket goes Kevin Kizzy. He likes to drive the baseline. Kevin with 9 points. Highland 2-on-2. And it's got to be traveling on Jason Armstrong. He got excited on the 2-on-2. Either double dribble or traveling. 55-48. 2:42 to play. I think in that situation, Highland, when you have a 5'9" guy going on a 2-on-2, he probably should hold it up because he's not going to go inside and score over the big guys. And when you have a 7-point lead, you don't have to be as aggressive as South High. 2:35 to play. Highland by 7. 3-point play is good. Highland leaving Glenn Thomas wide open, 55-51. The Scots, Sean Hayden with the ball to Mayberry. Only a 4-point game. Into Daniels against Phillips. Turns. He's fouled. He scores. Terry Phillips is 6'6", but Sean Daniels has way too much side for Terry Phillips inside. Phillips cannot handle Sean Daniels inside. Now, Drew Hill was guarding him most of the game, but Drew has 3 personals, and I don't really agree with that matchup, putting Phillips on Daniels one-on-one. He can't handle him inside.
Would you like your advertising to be seen by large numbers of people? Seen by different age groups like kids or adults? Would you like your business's ad to be seen by any age 24 hours a day? Take a look at cable. The most choice, the most diversity. Time Warner cable ads can work for you.
Highland up by 6, 2:12 to play. Free throw no good. Phillips for the board. Phillips a fine player though tonight with 12 points. 2 minutes to play. South with the ball against Highland. Curtis Tyler with 4 points. Into Drew Hill. Left-hander fakes up. Puts up left-hander, no good. Wild shot. Ball tipped out. South has it. Ball thrown in to Terry Phillips. Bobbles and moves it out of bounds. Phillips was double-teamed by Bobby Brady, and Sean Daniels in deep and lost the ball off his foot. It's always tough for a big man to dribble in traffic within 5 feet of the basket. 57-51. 1:45 to play. Highland will take it in, and South will be pressing as usual. As Andrew Hill brings in some of his smaller players, quickness. Ball into Sean Daniels, looking to be pushing behind, no harm, no foul. And Rob Hedlund is fouled from behind. Looked like McKinney got him. Rob Hedlund with a brilliant game for Highland tonight. 16 points for Rob Hedlund. He's at the free throw line with Highland up 57-51, 1:43 to play. The CIF Central Section Division II Boys Basketball Championship. I'm Mark Heffernan with you on Time Warner Cable Channel 16. And we are just enjoying this. I know that I am. East High is where the action is. We did that Yosemite Divisional Wrestling Championships from here, which you saw on Time Warner. Here from East High. That was won by Clovis West with Buchanan finishing in second place. Highland would take it into the backcourt. Hedlund doing honors. 1:43 to play. Gives it to Sean Daniels. Foul in the backcourt by Everett Gooden, number 34. 1:41 to play. Highland up by 6. Sean Daniels at the free throw line. Sean Daniels unofficially with 23 points tonight. So it's been Daniels and Hedlund, the big man for Highland this evening. Free throw is short, but Sean hustles for the rebound. Highland controls Bobby Brady, and Bobby Brady is fouled. While Highland has missed the front end of 1+1 2 consecutive times, but Daniels hustling for the ball. He does so many things out there in the court. And Highland has another chance. They got to get some of these. Up by 6 points, 1:39 to play. Bobby Brady with a free throw. It's good. Bobby Brady, like Daniels, very stocked for basketball players, but he gets the job done. Nothing but net. Brady with 8 points tonight. He shot those like it was no problem. Strong to the basket. Number 21, Glenn Thomas. 59-53, 1:27 to play. And Brady is fouled again. Glenn Thomas with a foul for South High. 1:27. It's the Scots 59, the Rebels 53. And this game is far from over. Fourth quarter action from East High. And, you know, that would have been Highland's weakness, foul shooting the last couple of games. 20 of 42 against East. And Brady has hit 3 consecutive foul shots. And I knew that in the fourth quarter, if Highland had a 5 to 8 point lead, South would be fouling them every opportunity they could. 4 in a row for Brady. Hey, he's not the guy to foul. 61-53. Highland should not allow South to score that easily, though. Humphrey trying a 3-point shot. It's good. Mike Humphrey, 2 consecutive threes in this game. 61-56, 1:15 to play. This last 2 minutes has taken as long as the NBA. And South will continue to put Highland at the free throw line as Humphrey, the senior, comes up with the second three of the game. 6-footer for South. To the right side, beautiful shot. Bobby Brady to the free throw line, 4 consecutive free throws, now 5. Talk about clutch shooting from the charity stripe. 6 in a row. 6 straight free throws by Bobby Brady, 63-56 Highland. 1:10 to play. Foul on number 30 for the Scots, Jason Armstrong. That was on the dribble. At the free throw line, Glenn Thomas, number 21. Glenn with 9 points tonight. Had a good game for South. Ernest Tyler has 4. Thomas with 9. Kizzy, 9 points. McKinney, 9. Humphrey with 6. Drew Hill has only 7. Phillips has 12. Shot is good. Excellent clutch foul shooting by both teams. Brady has hit 6 in a row for Highland. Next one no good. Rebound to Mayberry. Sean Daniels, Headland. 1-on-2 is fouled, passes the ball off to Armstrong. I don't believe the shot counts. I think Headland was fouled on the pass off. Headland saw the opportunity to take it to the hole, but I wonder if Coach Redstone would want him to bring it back in that situation. Just hold the ball. Rob tonight with the big game, 16 points. Misses. He has missed his last 2 free throws. Of course, he has 2 coming his way here. It's now 1+1. Bobby Brady hit 6 consecutive foul shots for Highland. Next one is good. 17 points for Rob Headland, 64-57. Drew Hill, strong to the basket. A big shot good over Mayberry, 64-59. Backcourt pressure, Mayberry to Armstrong. High pass to Brady into the front court. 3-on-1. Pass thrown away momentarily. Saved by Humphrey into the backcourt. Knocked away. Wild basketball. Headland has it, and he's fouled. Whoa! Highland dodged about 3 bullets. Highland had a 3-on-1 break. I would have backed it out. Seemed like sometimes Highland's a little bit too aggressive. When you have the lead, you don't really have to go for the shot. No reason to shoot the ball with a 5-point lead, 30 seconds to go. Headland at the free throw line, 34 seconds to play. Highland up by 5. Free throw's good. Rob with 18 points tonight. 19. .29 seconds to play, 66-59 in favor of Highland. South will take it out. Shot is no good, knocked out of bounds. 24 seconds to play, Highland up by 7. The Scots beginning to celebrate, but it's not over till it's over. South take it in. Had a 3-point shot in basketball. Humphrey shot no good. Daniels with a rebound. Out to Mayberry. Knocked away from him by South and out of bounds to the Scots. Highland in very good shape. Up by 7 with 17 seconds to play. Coach Redstone saying there's still time on the clock. Let's stay focused as Highland tries to avenge defeat the last 2 years of South High in the CIS Central Section Division II Boys Basketball Championship. The Scots looking for their first, from what I hear, Section Boys Basketball title. Sean Daniels tonight with 23, Rob Headland 19, the key guys for Highland. Mayberry with 2, Beck with 4, Bobby Brady, unbelievable. 7 free throws. Brady with 12 points. He hit 6 consecutive free throws in the fourth quarter. Scots will take it in. Sean Daniels in the backcourt, and he is fouled. Sean Daniels at the free throw line. Highland up by 7 with 16 seconds to play. Shooting 2. 6. Sean Daniels with another brilliant all-around game for Highland. His first one is good. 24 for Sean, number 32. Second of 2. No good. Rebound to South High. 15 seconds to play. 3-point try. It's good. By number 21. Glenn Thomas, 6 seconds. Ball down court, thrown away Phillips, 67-62. Knocked to another 3-point try. It's good. Doesn't make any difference. Highland is the CIF Central Section Division II boys basketball champion. As Thomas hit 2 threes in a row, but a final score, Highland 67, South 65. 67-65. Highland moves on to the state playoffs with a record of 27-4. South loses there 22-7. Both teams move on to the state playoffs. Highland will play at home next week. South will go on the road. Sean Daniels with 24 points and a brilliant overall game for Highland, blocking shots, passing the ball off, some awesome alley-oops. The head man, but I think Rob Hedlund did a fantastic job for the Scots. Hit some threes early on, was just a monster around the boards, hustling all over the court. 19 points for him. Bobby Brady had 12 for the Scots, 6 consecutive free throws in the fourth. Ethan Beck had 4. Detrimal Mayberry had only 2 points. For South High, Ernest Tyler had 4. Glenn Thomas had a very good game for South High. Thomas tonight hit 3 threes, that's 9, 11, 13, 15, 16 points unofficially for Glenn Thomas. Kevin Kizzy with 9. Kevin McKinney with 9. Terry Phillips had a big game, unofficially 12 points for South High. That's under his average. Mike Humphrey had 2 threes for 6. And a big story, Drew Hill, averaging 19 points a game coming in, had only 9 points for South High in a losing effort. Highland wins it 67-65 over South High. Tremendous game from East High School. On Time Warner Cable Channel 16, I'm Mark Heffernan. Thanks a lot for watching tonight. Once again, the final score, Highland 67, South 65. And you are watching the CIF Central Section Division II Boys Basketball Championship exclusively on Time Warner Cable Channel 16.